Hey y'all, hey! Tamara Shannon here, coming at you with some tips on what supplements I use and why I use them. So I have been fielding this question a lot recently from friends and acquaintances on social media, as well as recently in Bath & Body Works. If you follow me, you know I'm a Bath & Body Works junkie. And yeah, the girl asked me what protein I used. So I thought, you know what? I need to make a video. I need to share with you guys what I do and give you a little bit of information about why. So a little bit about me. I'm an amateur bodybuilder. I have been competing in bikini competitions for the past 3 years. I kind of got started as just like a get back in shape after your third baby kind of a thing. So my goal was to walk the stage and feel like a bikini competitor. Not like some chick who just got lost and walked on stage. A year before my son, my third, turned a year old. So literally the week before his birthday, I walked the stage and it was amazing. I had a great time. And I've had a really great journey along the way. I'm definitely not an expert. I'm not a nutritionist, but I'm learning a lot. And I'm just gonna share that journey with you guys as I go. And that was me just hitting my giant bag of protein. Sorry about that. If you wanna learn more about what I take on a regular basis, when I'm in prep and also when I'm not in prep, prep meaning prepping for a bikini competition, then stick around. And I do talk a lot about fitness and makeup. As well as other lifestyle stuff on my YouTube and my Facebook and Instagram. So if you like what you hear, be sure you stick around, follow me, come be my friend, and let's get to know each other. Protein. Okay, so let's start with protein because that is the one that I'm asked about a lot. I use this brand right here. There's, I guess, really nothing special about it. I started using it because this is the protein my husband used when we got married, back when I never drank protein. It made me gag. It was disgusting. I did not like it. So if you're like, I can't drink protein drinks, they're so gross, you can. You just got to get used to it. This is the brand that my husband gets. We purchased it from Costco, and it is a little over 5.5 pound bag. And I want to say it retails for about $50. And this is the chocolate flavor. Chocolate is my favorite. And I don't believe that this one is really great for baking. There are some proteins that you can bake with to make waffles, pancakes, all kinds of stuff if you want to get really creative with it. So this is a whey isolate protein, which is beneficial for those who are trying to build muscle, someone such as myself. But I'm not going to go into too much depth or detail about the different types of protein and all that kind of stuff, because on a very basic level, if you're looking to incorporate protein into your diet, a shake is a really great option because most of the time, most people aren't getting the daily amount of protein that they need. Typically, you want to get 1 gram of protein per pound. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you need 100 grams of protein. And chances are if you went and logged your food, which I use MyFitnessPal, you are probably gonna realize that you're not getting all of that protein in. And that's normal. So this is why having a protein supplement is great to have on hand, because you can drink this to help you get to your goals. It also helps suppress your appetite because protein is very filling, so you're less likely to eat junk food if you can fill up on something that's better for you. So if you're looking to have a protein shake to help you reach those goals, get you where you need to be, there's really a couple of things that you want to look at. Obviously, if you're going into bodybuilding, if you're trying to get really hardcore, then you may want to look into different proteins. But be careful. A lot of it's just hype and brands, and they just are, again, a lot of hype, and then they just cost more. So really what you want to look for when you're looking at a protein, especially if you're in it for weight loss, is you just want to look at the nutritional facts. You don't want to get a protein that's going to have fat or carbs in excess of about 5 carbs, okay? Anywhere from 1 to 5 grams of fat or carbohydrates is a good place to be. 10 grams of fat in one serving is a lot. and then protein anywhere from 20 to 30 grams is going to be good, okay? And you can put these in smoothies. I just drink mine with water and ice, but you can add milk, almond milk, whatever. And there are all different varieties of protein. There are egg-based, vegan-based, soy-based. So if you do have dietary needs, you can always look into that to see what suits you best. And obviously there are tons and tons of flavors: vanilla, strawberries, cookies and cream, birthday cake, like you name it, it's out there. You just go find it. Okay, something else that I take when I'm in prep, not every day, sometimes I will take an energy drink instead. And when I'm not in prep, I tend to try to not rely so much on these products. But this is a brand that I absolutely love. It's called Surge Supplements. And the reason I love them is because they taste really, really good. Let's be honest, that's why I really like it. This is their pre-workout. I do take 1 scoop of these before I work out. I've tried several flavors, they're really good. These do contain what's called beta-alanine, so it's like the tingle factor, which at first I didn't love, but then I began to really like it and got used to it because then I felt like it was working. Basically, if you start working out, then that feeling will go away, but it's totally normal to feel that. And again, this is Surge. This is their active trim. They have different varieties, and this is the flavor Tropical Bliss. They're just so yummy. This is one of my absolute favorites. A lot of people might not know about this, but you might. Again, this is another Surge product, and this is my absolute favorite, and I'm not a huge grape fan, but I love this one. It's a very sweet flavor, so if you're not a big fan of sweet, then this may not be your jam, but these are the Surge BCAAs. So what the hecking heck is a BCA? BCAA stands for branched chain amino acid. So essentially what happens when you're dieting, you're in a calorie deficit, but you're still working out. Basically, in a nutshell, your body does whatever it takes to hold on to that body fat. So eventually it's going to resort to basically tearing down your muscles, which is not good if your goal is to build muscle while you're in this kind of depletion, this deficit. So they're going to increase the protein synthesis, which is what helps you build muscle, and they're going to decrease the amount of muscle breakdown. Excuse my itch, just got an itch right there. And I drink mine in my water bottle every day during and then post workout. So that's actually going to induce an insulin little spike, which is going to help your muscles rebuild as well. So it can help you not be as sore the next day, which, hello, we're all for that. Okay, one more quick thing on the BCAAs. You may select a protein that shows that it also has BCAAs in it, and depending on what your goals are, that might be totally fine. Just know that those BCAAs are not liberated, free-flowing BCAAs. They're actually attached to other amino acids, so it takes a little bit longer for your body to break them down and absorb them, whereas a straight free-form BCAA you can get into your bloodstream much quicker, which is going to be more beneficial if you're drinking it during your workout. So just something to take into consideration. Okay, something else that I take that may be a little controversial for some people, I don't know, I think it's just all your perception, is I do take creatine once a day. I just drink it in my water, mix it up, you know, it's better if you have it with food. So a lot of people have, I guess, misconceptions about it. It's not a steroid, it's not any kind of illegal drug. You can literally probably order it on Amazon. It's not. There's actually been a lot of benefits shown with neurological diseases and different things like that. What it's going to do is it's basically going to give you more energy so that you can get through your workouts, in a nutshell, because it helps with something. Hold on, I wrote this down because I did not know this. It helps with increased muscle phosphocreatine, which is where you store your ATP. And if you guys remember from school, the ATP cycle, right? That's how you take the ATP and then you turn it into energy. Anyway, there's a lot of other benefits that have been shown to come with creatine as well, as far as strength, endurance, muscle mass, all of those kind of things. So this, depending on your goals, may be something that you want to incorporate in as well. It's up to you. Last but definitely not least, this is something that I feel like more people need to be aware of and taking at least for a short period of time, a few months or so, even if you're not in prep, are digestive enzymes. And you may or may not have heard of these. There are several different brands out there. This is just the one I get. I do order them on Amazon. You can have them, you can get a subscription, have them come to you however often you want. I really feel a difference with taking these. Does it help with my weight loss? Does it help with my muscle growth? Y'all, I don't know, because I'm also dieting and restricting my diet and eating very clean. I'm also working out. So I don't know, but I can tell you that when I am consistent, I do feel good. Even when my diet isn't so clean, it helps me just feel less bloating, which is just an icky feeling. So really quickly, kind of having an understanding of how your body digests your foods may be of some benefit to you. So your proteins, for the most part, are digested in your stomach acid, right? And then your fats, you've got the bile that comes from your liver through your gallbladder into your small intestine and breaks up the fats. And then further, those fats, carbs, and proteins are then broken apart more by these pancreatic enzymes, or the ASE, the ACE enzymes, right? The protease, the lipase, and the, what's the last one? Protease. Or protease, I'm probably saying it wrong, but those digestive enzymes help break it up more. So here's the thing. If you're not eating super clean, if you're under any kind of stress, our bodies aren't gonna send what they need to send to those enzymes to make sure everything's being broken up. And if you are continuously under stress, then what's going to happen is your body is going to not be digesting properly. So you're not going to be absorbing the nutrients that you are taking in, assuming that you are eating good stuff. And then that's going to just lead to a domino effect of different things that are going to happen in your body that are not good. These digestive enzymes are the pancreatic ones that we talked about. So we're not recreating the stomach acid or the bile, none of that. And you shouldn't take those kind of enzymes unless you're directed by a doctor, because they can actually cause more problems, heartburn, and different pains and stuff like that. But these, however, will help your body to absorb the nutrients better, to digest them better, so reduced IBS, reduced PMS, hello. And it's really, like I mentioned, when your body is under stress, you need to make sure that you're still processing and digesting like you need to. I didn't know this, but 90% of your serotonin is produced in your gut. And that is why if your gut is all messed up, you can have increased levels of anxiety, you can have mood swings, hence the PMS, okay? So these are something that I really think everybody needs to look into. If you do have a specific diet, or you have medical needs that you want to talk to a doctor about first, absolutely go to, and he may have a different brand that he wants to recommend to you. But these are a really great thing to incorporate into your diet. I take one of these every time I eat. Okay, guys, I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, let me know. But these are actually the staples that I use. I do have a protein shake every day. It's a great way. If I'm running behind, it's what I immediately go to in the morning, but it's usually my mid-afternoon snack, because that's when I get the hungriest. So it tides me through, it helps me hit my protein goals, and then the BCAAs, these are my favorite, they're so yummy, and I've tried a lot of Prees too. There are a lot of Prees that I don't like because they make me incredibly anxious, very jittery, and I've had a really great result with both of these. I will actually link a code. I have a friend who has a code where you can get these at a 20% discount, which is another score for me because I really love them. And then of course the creatine, I just wanted to throw out there to mention, to kind of educate people on that. It may be something that you need depending on what your goals are. But then lastly, I really wanted to emphasize these digestive enzymes. You can do your research and learn more about them, but I highly recommend incorporating them in and just see how you feel. They're not something that your body becomes reliant or addicted to, so it is something that you can get on and then cycle off of. Okay, I hope this helped. If you have any questions, let me know. And of course, if you want to hear more of this, be sure to like, subscribe, find me on Facebook, you know, all the things that I'm supposed to say on a YouTube channel. Bye, guys.